This is a series of videos. Please refer to the methods of stitches, ignoring the yarn color. Select the corresponding yarn colors in your material package to learn. Please refer to both the videos and the instructional brochure during your crocheting process. Please make sure to first view the beginning 10 instructional videos to learn the basic methods of crocheting, and then view the instructional videos for your purchased product.
Today, we're going to make the cute kittens dressed as axolotl. Welcome, let's make it together. Remember to take out the practice yarn from your materials pack to practice the basic stitches by referring the previous tutorial video. Practicing the basic stitches is super important for beginners. Be sure to follow the video step by step. Now let's start making the cat's head. For the head, we're crocheting by starting with a magic ring. We need to start each round with chain stitch, which acts as a standing stitch to raise the height. At the end of each round, crochet a slip stitch to join the start and end of the fabric. The chain stitches and slip stitches here are not counted toward the total stitch count. The video will show a demo using this yellow cat. Take out the yarn in the matching color. Hold the yarn tail with your right hand. That is the shorter end. Open your left hand with the palm facing up. Pass the yarn between your pinky and ring finger. Bring it through your palm between your middle and index fingers and then hang the yarn onto your index finger. You can hang the yarn at the base of your index finger. This can keep it from slipping off. If the yarn tail is too short, you can pull it like this to lengthen the yarn tail. If the yarn tail is too long, you can pull the strand connected to the yarn ball to shorten it. Next, make a magic ring. Wrap the yarn once around your middle finger. Pinch the crossing point of the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Take out the crochet hook. We're using a 2.5mm crochet hook here. You can hold the crochet hook like holding a pen. This is called the pen hold. Or you can hold it like holding a knife. This is called the knife hold. Feel free to hold the crochet hook in whichever way you feel most comfortable. A crochet hook has a hook tip on one side. During the crocheting, make sure the side with the hook tip is facing you. Insert the crochet hook through the loop on your middle finger. Position the crochet hook in front of the working yarn. The yarn hanging on your index finger that connects to the yarn ball is the working yarn. Rotate the crochet hook so the hook tip faces the working yarn. Pull a crochet hook horizontally to the right. Use the crochet hook tip to pull the yarn through the loop on your middle finger. Rotate the crochet hook so the hook tip faces you. Push this loop to the back of the crochet hook. A magic ring is made on your middle finger. Make sure to leave some space between the crochet hook and the loop so the hook can easily pass through. In this video, we will learn how to create a crochet fabric using a magic ring. Creating such a crochet fabric using a magic ring is often used when making amigurumi toys. The creation of a magic ring is a fundamental skill. The method of creating with a magic ring is called the magic ring technique. The video will demonstrate two methods for creating a magic ring. You can choose freely which one to learn. Now let's create a magic ring. There are two methods to create a magic ring. Let's first learn the first method. Hold the end of the yarn with your right hand. Left palm facing up. Pinch the yarn end with your right hand. Pass the yarn through between the pinky and ring fingers. Wrap the yarn around the pinky once. Then pass through the palm between the middle and index fingers. Hang the yarn on the index finger. Pinch the yarn end with your thumb and middle finger. Wrap the yarn around the middle finger once. Press the crossed position with your thumb. Take out the crochet hook. We can hold the crochet hook like holding a pen. Or hold the crochet hook like holding a knife. You can choose the method of holding the crochet hook. In the video, we demonstrate using the knife grip. Now the hook head of the crochet hook is facing us. Insert the crochet hook from right to left. Pass through the loop on the middle finger. Continue to push the crochet hook. Place the crochet hook in front of the yarn hanging on the index finger. The yarn hanging on the index finger is called the working yarn. Next, rotate the crochet hook. Let the hook head of the crochet hook face the working yarn. Drag the crochet hook. The hook head catches the working yarn. Continue to drag the crochet hook. The crochet hook carries the yarn. Pass through the loop on the middle finger. Then rotate the crochet hook so that the hook head faces us. Now a loop is formed on the crochet hook. Push the loop on the crochet hook to the back of the hook. This forms a magic ring on the middle finger. Next, make a chain stitch to secure the magic ring. Place the crochet hook in front of the working yarn. The hook head is facing towards yourself. Lift the working yarn with the crochet hook. Wrap the working yarn around the crochet hook once. Continue to pull the crochet hook. Pull the working yarn. The hook carries the yarn through the loop on the crochet hook. Now, there is a loop on the crochet hook. Push the loop to the back of the crochet hook. One chain stitch is completed. Remove the crochet hook. Use your right thumb and index finger to pinch the middle of the two loops. It is the position of the chain stitch. Find the yarn end. Pull the yarn end. The magic ring will become smaller. Pull the magic ring. The magic ring will become larger. The magic of the magic ring lies in its ability to freely adjust in size. Next, make single crochet stitches on the magic ring. Pinch the fabric with your right hand. Wrap the working yarn around your pinky finger once. Pass it through the palm between the middle and index fingers. Hang the yarn on the index finger. Pinch the fabric with thumb and middle finger. Take out the crochet hook. Insert the crochet hook through the loop. Use the tension of your index finger to tighten the loop. Tighten the loop until it is the same size as the crochet hook. Now the loop can move freely on the crochet hook. Next, adjust the position of your thumb and middle finger. Pinch the two strands below the magic ring. Be sure to pinch these two strands tightly and do not let go. Now let's make a single crochet. In order to prevent the loop on the crochet hook from deforming, you can use your index or middle finger to press down on the loop on the crochet hook. Insert the crochet hook through the magic ring. Note that there are now 3 loops on the hook. The crochet hook is below the working yarn. Move the crochet hook to the back of the working yarn. The hook head is also facing us. Press the working yarn down with the crochet hook. Hook the working yarn with the hook head. Yarn over with the crochet hook. Pull the crochet hook through the magic ring. There is significant twisting here. You can use your index finger to hold down the twisted part. Then adjust the position of the loop. The loops are formed on the crochet hook. Push the loops to the back of the crochet hook. Place the crochet hook in front of the working yarn. The hook head is facing yourself. Lift the working yarn up with the crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around the hook once. Hook the working yarn with the hook head. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops on the crochet hook. Now a loop is formed on the crochet hook. Push the loop on the crochet hook to the back of the hook. A V shape is formed here. A V shape represents 1 stitch. Place a stitch marker on this V shape as a marker. Take out the stitch marker. The stitch marker passes through the gap below the V shape. Pass through the two strands of the B shape. Attach the stitch marker. On the first stitch of each round, a stitch marker needs to be placed as a marker. This helps everyone quickly find the position of the first stitch. The first single crochet is completed. Second single crochet. Insert the crochet hook through the magic ring. Now there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Move the crochet hook to the back of the working yarn. Hook the working yarn with the crochet hook. Pull the yarn through the magic ring. There are 2 loops on the crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around the crochet hook once. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. Second single crochet is completed. Third single crochet. During the process, you need to constantly adjust the position of your thumb and middle finger. Leave enough space for inserting the hook to make a single crochet. Fourth single crochet. Fifth single crochet. Sixth single crochet. Six single crochet are completed. You will notice there is a hole in the middle. Here you need to find the position of the yarn end. Pinch the 6th single crochet you made. Pull the yarn end like this. Tighten the gap in the magic ring until the gap in the middle completely disappears. Now learn the second method. Pinch the position of the yarn end with your left hand. Hold this section of yarn connected to the skein with your right hand. Hold the yarn with your right hand. Wrap it over the top of the yarn end. Hinge the cross position of the yarn with your left thumb and middle finger. A loop is formed. Hold the yarn connected to the skein with your right hand. Place it behind the loop. Use your right thumb and index finger. Pull the yarn connected to the skein out from inside the loop. Rotate the loop held by the right hand. Hinge the cross position of the yarn with your left thumb and middle finger. The right hand holds the yarn connected to the skein. Place it behind the upper loop. Hinge the yarn connected to the skein through the upper loop. Pull the section of yarn in the middle of this loop. Tighten the middle loop. Use the left thumb and index finger. Pinch the position of the middle knot. Then pull the yarn connected to the skein to make the upper loop smaller. The loop below is the magic ring. Now let's demonstrate the magic of the magic ring. Pull the yarn end out from inside the loop. Pull the yarn end. The magic ring tightens. Pull the magic ring. The magic ring can enlarge. The size of the magic ring can be adjusted freely. This is the magic of the magic ring. Take out the crochet hook. Insert the crochet hook through the top loop. Pull the yarn connected to the skein. Tighten the loop on the crochet hook. Use your thumb and index finger. Pinch the knot position. Pass the working yarn between the pinky and ring fingers of the left hand. Wrap the yarn around the pinky once. Pass through the palm. Hang the yarn on the index finger. Then use the thumb and middle finger of the left hand. Pinch the two strands below the magic ring. You can start making single crochet stitches on the magic ring. Next, crochet a chain stitch to secure the magic ring. Wrap the crochet hook around the working yarn from behind. Lift the crochet hook up and press the working yarn down. Now the hook tip is facing down. Pull the crochet hook horizontally to the right, pulling the yarn through the existing loop on the hook. Rotate the crochet hook so the hook tip faces you. Now there is one loop on the crochet hook. Push this loop to the back of the hook. This is a chain stitch. It looks like a V shape from the side. This chain stitch acts as a standing stitch to raise the height and is not counted as a stitch. This video will explain the method of making a chain stitch. Place the crochet hook in front of the working yarn. Make the hook head face towards us. Wrap the crochet hook around to the back of the working yarn. Press down on the working yarn. Hook the working yarn with the crochet hook. Pull the yarn through the loop on the crochet hook. A new loop is formed on the crochet hook. Push the loop to the back of the crochet hook. A chain stitch is completed. We remove the magic ring from the middle finger. If the loop is too big, pull the yarn tail to tighten the magic ring. If the magic ring is too small, gently pull the ring to make it bigger. Here we have completed a magic ring and made a chain stitch. Now we can start crocheting. Let's make the first round. We need to crochet 8 single crochet into the magic ring. While crocheting, you can adjust the tension of the working yarn with your index finger. Lifting your index finger tightens the working yarn. Relaxing your index finger loosens the working yarn. Now, let's see how to make a single crochet. Everyone, pay attention. Here we need to pinch the 2 strands of the magic ring with your thumb and middle finger. At the same time, you can press the loop on the crochet hook with your index finger. This helps prevent the loop from twisting or deforming, making the next steps easier. The first single crochet. Insert your crochet hook through both strands of the magic ring. There are now 3 loops on your crochet hook. Wrap the crochet hook around the working yarn from behind. Lift the crochet hook up and press the working yarn down. Pull the hook horizontally to the right with the hook tip facing down. Pull the yarn through the 2 strands of the magic ring. Rotate the crochet hook so the hook tip faces you. Now, there are 2 loops on your crochet hook. Push these 2 loops to the back of the crochet hook. And just like that, you've completed a half single crochet. Wrap the crochet hook around the working yarn from behind. Lift the crochet hook up and press the working yarn down. With the hook tip pointing down, pull the yarn horizontally to the right. Pull it through the 2 loops on your hook. Rotate your hook so the hook tip faces you. Now you have 1 loop on your hook. Push this loop to the back of the hook. And just like that, your first single crochet is done. From the side, it looks like a V shape. Take out the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. Insert the marker through the gap below the V shape. Pass through the 2 strands of the V shape and come out from the back. Attach the stitch marker. The first stitch of every round needs to be marked with a stitch marker. This is super important for beginners. The second single crochet. Insert the crochet hook through the 2 strands of the magic ring. There are now 3 loops on your crochet hook. Wrap the working yarn around hook from behind and lift the hook up. Press the working yarn down with the crochet hook. Pull the hook tip downwards and horizontally to the right. Pull the yarn through the 2 strands of the magic ring. Rotate the crochet hook so the hook tip faces us. There are 2 loops on the crochet hook. Push the loops to the back of the crochet hook. And just like that, you've completed a half single crochet. If the loops get too big while crocheting, you can lift your index finger to make the loops smaller. If the loops are too small, gently lift the crochet hook upward to enlarge them. Leave some space between the crochet hook and the loops. Try to keep the size of both loops consistent. Wrap the crochet hook around the working yarn from behind and lift the hook upward. Press the working yarn down with the crochet hook. Point the hook tip down and pull it horizontally to the right. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the hook. Rotate the crochet hook so the hook tip faces you. Push the loop to the back of the crochet hook. The second single crochet is done. From the side, you can see the V shapes. The third single crochet. Insert the crochet hook through the magic ring. Yarn over the hook and lift the hook up. Press the working yarn down with the crochet hook. Pull the hook tip down and horizontally to the right. Pull the yarn through the 2 strands of the magic ring. Rotate the crochet hook so the hook tip faces us. Push the 2 loops to the back of the crochet hook. Yarn over the hook and lift the hook up. Press the working yarn down with the crochet hook. Remember, during crocheting, we only need to yarn over the hook once. Next, let's do a wrong demonstration. Yarn over the hook one more time. Now the crochet hook has wrapped around the yarn twice. There are 4 loops on the crochet hook. When we pull the hook to the right, we find it's hard to pass through the loops. This is wrong. We need to remove 1 extra loop. This is the correct way. Pull the hook horizontally to the right, bringing the yarn through the 2 loops on the hook. Rotate the crochet hook so the hook tip faces you. Push the loop to the back of the hook. The third single crochet is finished. From the side, you can see 3 V shapes. During crocheting, we might encounter this situation. Only 3 stitches were crocheted, but from the side, we can see 4 V shapes. This shows we made a mistake in crocheting. We need to undo the wrong stitch. First, remove the crochet hook. The first single crochet are done correctly. We need to undo the wrong stitch. Pull the working yarn, which is the longer strand. Keep undoing until you reach the spot you are holding with your hand. This way, the wrong stitch is undone. Put the crochet hook back into the loop. Pass the yarn between your pinky and ring finger. Bring it through your palm between your middle and index fingers and then hang the yarn onto your index finger. Hold the 2 strands of the magic ring with your thumb and middle finger. For the third single crochet, insert the crochet hook through the magic ring first. Yarn over the crochet hook. Pull the yarn through the 2 strands of the magic ring. Push the 2 loops to the back of your crochet hook. Yarn over with your crochet hook. Yarn over and pull through the 2 loops on your hook. The third single crochet is done. From the side we can see 3 V shapes. For the fourth single crochet, insert your hook into the magic ring first. Yarn over the crochet hook. And then pull the yarn through the magic ring. Push the 2 loops to the back of your crochet hook. Yarn over the crochet hook. Then pull the yarn through the 2 loops on your hook. Push the loop to the back of your crochet hook. The 4th single crochet is done. From the side, we can see 4 V shapes. The 5th single crochet, insert the hook into the magic ring. Yarn over and pull through the magic ring. Yarn over and pull through the 2 loops on your hook. The 5th single crochet is completed. From the side, we can see 5 V shapes. A 6th one. Insert the crochet hook through the magic ring. Yarn over and pull through the magic ring. Yarn over the crochet hook and pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the hook. The 6th single crochet is completed. From the side, we can see 6 V shapes. The 7th one. The yarn tail is too short here, so you can pull to lengthen it. Insert the crochet hook through the magic ring. Yarn over and pull through the magic ring. Yarn over and pull through the 2 loops on your hook. The 7th single crochet is completed. From the side, we can see 7 V shapes. The 8th one. Insert the crochet hook through the magic ring. Yarn over and pull through the magic ring. Yarn over and pull through the 2 loops on your hook. The 8th single crochet is completed. In this video, we will explain the method of making a single crochet. Insert the crochet hook into the next stitch position. Now there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. The hook head of the crochet hook should face us. Place the crochet hook below the working yarn. Move the crochet hook to the back of the working yarn. Press down on the working yarn. Rotate the crochet hook. Pull the crochet hook. The hook head catches the working yarn. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on the crochet hook. Rotate the crochet hook. A new loop is formed on the crochet hook. Push the loops on the crochet hook to the back of the hook. Now place the crochet hook in front of the working yarn. The hook head should face towards us. Wrap the crochet hook around to the back of the working yarn. Press down on the working yarn. Hook the working yarn with the crochet hook. Pull the crochet hook. Bring the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. Now a new loop is formed on the crochet hook. Push the loop to the back of the crochet hook. A single crochet is completed. From the side, we can see 8 V shapes. Now, let's count the stitches. Remove the crochet hook. Start from where the stitch marker is. This is the first one. The second one. The third one. The fourth one. The fifth one. The sixth one. The seventh one. The eighth one. Please do not confuse this loop with the stitch. After confirming the stitch count is correct, pull the yarn tail to tighten the magic ring. Make sure the center is closed with no gaps. Next, crochet a slip stitch. Insert the hook back into the loop. Tighten the loop. Make sure there is a little space between the hook and the loop. The loop can move freely on the hook. Pass the yarn between your pinky and ring finger. Bring it through your palm between your middle and index fingers and then hang it onto your index finger. Place the yarn tail behind the fabric. Pinch the fabric with your thumb and middle finger. Next, crochet a slip stitch to join the beginning and end. Insert the hook through the first stitch. That is the one marked by the stitch marker. Pull the stitch marker to the left to leave enough space to insert the hook. Make sure to go through both strands of the V-shape. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the two strands of the stitch. Now there are two loops on the hook. Pull the left loop through the right loop on hook. This is a slip stitch. In this video, we will explain how to create a slip stitch. With the crochet hook's head facing towards us, insert the crochet hook into the next stitch position. Now there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Place the crochet hook under the working yarn, with the hook head facing towards us. Wrap the crochet hook around to the back of the working yarn. Press down on the working yarn. Rotate the crochet hook. Hook the working yarn. Pull the crochet hook. Bring the yarn through the first 2 loops. A loop is formed on the crochet hook. Continue to pull the newly formed loop through the original loop on the crochet hook. This forms a slip stitch. A new loop is formed on the crochet hook. A slip stitch is done. Push the loop to the back of the crochet hook. Now the entire round of crocheting is completed. Here you can see a horizontal V shape. Here is a vertical V shape. This horizontal V shape is the slip stitch from the previous round. This vertical V shape is the chain stitch of this round. Next, you need to crochet a slip stitch to connect the beginning and end. This slip stitch is not counted in the stitch count. We can see that this slip stitch looks very tight. Not particularly obvious. These 3 slip stitches appear relatively wide and obvious. This is because we did not tighten the slip stitch during the process. Therefore, the slip stitch must be tightened. Insert the crochet hook back into the loop. Then, tighten the loop. A crochet hook needs to pass through the 2 strands of the V shape where the stitch marker is placed. Now there are 3 strands on the crochet hook. Wrap the crochet hook around the back of the working yarn. Press down on the working yarn. Hook the working yarn. Pull the yarn through the first 2 strands on the crochet hook. Now there are 2 loops on the crochet hook. Then continue to pull the yarn through the existing loop on the crochet hook. Now there is 1 loop left on the crochet hook. This completes the slip stitch. This V shape is formed by the slip stitch. Tighten this V shape. The slip stitch here is not counted in the stitch count. It needs to be tightened. This can prevent it from being mistaken as a stitch. We can use the index finger to press down on the loop on the crochet hook. Then move diagonally upwards. Pull the loop on the crochet hook. Now you will notice that this V shape has become smaller. And there is a noticeable difference from the V shape next to it. Then pull the working yarn to reduce the loop on the crochet hook. This way you can continue crocheting the next round. Make sure to tighten the slip stitch. This can prevent the stitch formed by the slip stitch from being too wide, and to prevent the V shape formed by the slip stitch from being mistaken as a stitch. This can avoid errors in the crocheting process. From the side view, it looks like a V shape. Push the loop to the back of the crochet hook. Press the loop with your index finger and lift the hook to tighten the slip stitch. The slip stitch here connects the beginning and end. It is not counted as a stitch. The first round is completed. Here is a diagram to explain what you just did and how you can visualize a crochet pattern. Each number in this diagram represents a V-shaped stitch. The blue circle in the middle shows the first round. That is a magic ring. There are 6 single crochet. This is what the first round looks like. The outer yellow circle shows the second round. It is the round we just finished. It has 12 V-shaped stitches. From the diagram, you can see that each round forms a complete circle of stitches. The last stitch ends just behind the first stitch. The stitches don't overlap within a round. Now, let's review what we did in the second round. We started by inserting the crochet hook into the first stitch of the first round. That is the one marked with the yellow stitch marker. We first made a single crochet into that stitch. Pick this stitch. Then I said to turn it into an increase stitch, so we need to crochet one more single crochet into the same stitch. This becomes the second V shape. Crocheting 2 stitches into the same stitch is called an increase stitch. Abbreviated as INC. For the second round, the instruction is to make 6 increase stitches. If you look at this diagram, you'll see that every 2 stitches correspond to 1 stitch of the previous round. That's why if you look around this circle, we actually made 6 increase stitches in total, but there are 12 V-shaped stitches. This is how the fabric changes from this small circle into a slightly bigger one. Here is a new diagram. It can help you visualize what to do in the third round. In this diagram, the yellow inner circle with numbers represents the second round. Remember, at the end of the second round, there are 12 V-shaped stitches. It's this part. Now, we'll make this circle bigger by following the third round's pattern. The third round is shown by the outer pink circle. To start the third round, first crochet a single crochet stitch, abbreviated as SC. This stitch should be worked into the first stitch of the second round. So this is the first single crochet of the third round. you need to crochet into the first stitch of the second round. That is the stitch marked with the yellow stitch marker. Next, we will make an increased stitch in the next stitch. This is the next stitch of the second round. We will make an increased stitch here. Remember, an increased stitch means crocheting to single crochet into the same stitch. Now you will have 3 V-shaped stitches. The stitches in the parentheses make up one sequence. This sequence needs to be repeated 6 times. Make a single crochet in the next stitch. Then, make an increased stitch in the next stitch. Repeat the sequence inside the parentheses again. We need to repeat this process fully 6 times. This sequence actually equals 3 V-shaped stitches. In the end, you will have 3 multiplied by 6, which equals 18 V-shaped stitches. This is what the number after the equal sign means.